Outgoing chair of Caricom, Grenadian Prime Minister Dickson Mitchell, made a case for reparations and called for the transatlantic slave to be declared a crime against humanity. Mitchell addressed the gathering at the 48th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of the Caribbean Community this week. Vowing to take the matter up with the EU head, he argued that much action must be taken to ensure that this egregious injustice does not rear its ugly head.
Your Excellency Ursula von der Leyen, I don't mean to be impolite, but I will say to you, therefore, that the issue of reparations for the transatlantic slavery and the enslavement of African peoples and black bodies, as my comrade Ralph likes to say, is an issue that we will take up with you. And we are doing so in the hands of partnership, and we are doing so in the cause of humanity, because as long as we do not openly and explicitly reject the idea that one human being can own another human being, we run the risk that that idea may somehow take root again and be allowed to flourish and happen again in the world. And so, as descendants of people who fought for their freedom from chattel slavery, we owe it to ourselves and to future generations of humanity to ensure that the transatlantic slave trade and the enslavement of Africans in the Caribbean, Latin, Central, South, and North America is accepted as a crime against humanity, and that the appropriate apology and compensation is paid, and that the international community accepts that this should never happen again.
The 48th regular meeting of the conference kicked off in Bridgetown, the capital of Barbados, on Wednesday. Barbados Prime Minister Mia Motley stressed the importance of proactive action to mitigate the effects of climate change.
We know what it is each summer to have to hold our breath and to wait and to hope that this is not going to be our turn. We know firsthand how the world has become an awful place since the pandemic, where all of the warts and all of the scars and all of the cuts have become very, very clear and open for everyone to see, and where effectively the world has said that might is right, and where small states are often excluded because our orders are too minuscule to command attention.
UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen also attended the meeting as special guests. The European Commission President urged Caribbean nations to unite in advocating for peace and for steps to take against climate change.
You have constantly and consistently called for just peace, not only in Ukraine, but also in the Middle East, in Gaza, in Sudan, and in Haiti. And yes, Honorable Dickson Mitchell, slavery is a crime against humanity. And the dignity and the universal rights of every single human being is untouchable and must be defended by all means.
The Caricom 48th regular meeting's agenda includes food and nutrition security, climate change, and digital resilience. It is being held from February 19th to 21st, 2025 under the theme Strength in Unity, Forging Caribbean Resilience, Inclusive Growth, and Sustainable Development. Joachim Duplessis, HDS News Force.